Phil, was Saturday a kind of a harsh reminder in reality of how hard you guys have to play to be the team you can be?
Yeah, I mean, we knew going in how good TCU was. We knew they've been in every game that they've played, and we knew we had our hands full. We just didn't execute. I think you have to give them credit. They came out, played a great game, and they just played better than us. They outplayed us.
You'd never lost in that gym before, right?
Yeah. I mean, anytime you go home and you lose and you have a bunch of people there, it's always disappointing. But more importantly, I mean, that was just another game that I think we were trying to get, and that was another conference win we were trying to get, and we came up short. And so I think you have to just give TCU credit. They outplayed us in pretty much every aspect of that game, and so we just have to learn from it and move on.
You guys have to play at a certain level of intensity and energy, and that plays into the defense. That's really a great asset for you guys, though, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. And against TCU, just wasn't there. And like I said, you watch the film, you learn from it, and you have to correct those mistakes. And so obviously, when you play a team like Iowa State tomorrow, we know we have to be on all our P's and Q's and have our defense ready and locked in.
What do you remember of the first meeting in Ames? Because it was a heck of a game.
Yeah, I remember it just came down to the end, and they just made a play or two more than we did. Anytime you go up there, it's always a difficult atmosphere, but it came down to the end, and that's kind of how the last couple meetings have gone with us and them. And they're a good team. We know what we're going to get when we play Iowa State, and so we just have to go out and get ready to execute our game plan again.
Yeah, weren't both games last year overtime games? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's just they have a lot of good players on their team, and anytime you play a team like that, you have to be ready to play. You're going to get exposed. So, we just had another day of preparation today in practice, and we just have to, be dialed in and ready to go for tomorrow.
When you play Iowa State, it's usually a game that's played at a fun style, though, isn't it? It's up and down and wide open.
Yeah, for sure. They're, I think, the best, one of the best offensive teams in the country. They run their system very, very well, and there's some things that you have to do defensively, or if not, you're going to get blown out. And so we know we have to be ready and we have to be locked in tomorrow night.
What's it like preparing every day for the Big 12 schedule?
It's fun. It is difficult. I think we saw last weekend if you don't come to play, any team can beat you. And so I think that just kind of shows the difficulty and the talent of this league. And that's what you want, though. That's why you come here. That's why you sign to play at Oklahoma State. And that makes it fun as a competitor, knowing every game is going to be a fun matchup.
Because of what you guys accomplished before the TCU game, the run, and the fact we're down to the last couple of weeks, do you let yourself think like fans do about the bracketology stuff and NCAA and seedings and all that? Does your mind wander with that a little bit?
I mean, we can't be naive enough to say we don't hear stuff like that. We watch ESPN, we see that, but at the same time, you can't really pay too much attention to it because it's going to change. It changes every week, and those aren't necessarily going to be the matchups anyway by the time the bracket comes out. So I think you just have to take it one game at a time, because when you start to slip up and look ahead, you can get beat on any single day. So it's the best time of the year, though. You want to enjoy it as much as you can and just kind of take it in one game at a time.
Good news is you guys can change the bracketology as well.
Yeah.
Win and keep changing your fate.
Yeah, no, that's true. Some teams at this time of year, they kind of know that if they have a chance to make the tournament or not. But, fortunately, we've put ourselves in a position, to make the tournament. And, we can improve our seed. We have 5 games left, and, we'll take it one game at a time. And just take it from there, and then we'll just kind of let the chips fall where they may.
And playing off what John said, this becomes a big week. Iowa State is a nationally ranked team like you are. And then what West Virginia did last night, coming up on the back end of the week when they come here Saturday, magnifies that game. So this becomes a pretty huge week.
No, it does. And like I kind of said earlier, that's why you come here. That's what makes it fun. You want to be able to play a ranked team every single night. And if that's not what you want, then this isn't the sport for you. So we have to take it tomorrow. We have to just take it one game at a time, get ready for Iowa State. And then, win or lose, we have to be ready to not get too high or low and get ready for Saturday then.
You know what it's like to go from a position where you guys were in the NCAA tournament field to falling back on the bubble later in the season. Are there any lessons you kind of took from last year that you can help to keep this team kind of up?
Yeah, I think you just can't really pay too much attention to the rankings. 1 week you'll be, talked about and you'll be ranked high, and then 2 weeks later you can go from that to maybe are you going to make the tournament. So it's so much can change in a 2 week span or a week span, and so you can't really get caught up in all that stuff. You just have to take it one game at a time. I keep saying that, but it's just so important at this time of the year, and just focus on what our team needs, and then after that game, then you move on to the next, and just kind of take it one game at a time, one moment, and then all that other stuff will kind of just fall into place.
How much fun was it going to McAllister's today? Giving out free tickets.
Hey, we got a free meal, so hey, you can't complain about that.
What was the reaction of people when you walked up and gave them tickets?
I think they're just kind of surprised, like, oh, what's the catch? They're kind of waiting for a catch or something, and it was kind of cool just to see some of the look on some of the fans' faces when, we could give them a free ticket. One family, it was their son's birthday tomorrow, so, they're going to do that for his birthday, and so it's just kind of fun to see the community and their reaction when they have a chance to come to a game, and I think that just speaks to Stillwater and the community and why it's so fun to play here at Oklahoma State.
Any truth to the rumor that it was you who got the tee and down there for dunking?
Yeah, Coach Forte keeps telling me to chill out with the dunking, when the refs are on the court. So, I guess need to move on. I keep, doing that in warm-ups. I need to start focusing on my jumper a little more. So.